Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of either a 2 or 3 part series of how to map on a mannequin. Um, Also a human, but I don't have a human except for my daughter, and she doesn't like to sit still. Okay, so this is also for level 9 to pass, or just in general, when you're mapping. So, first thing is first, you have your compass, your feet compass, and you have this removable piece. This piece fits in there. Okay? So what you do is you take that piece off and lay your compass to the side for the time being. What I do is I take my pencil and I rub both sides because I have a terrible memory and I can't often see which side I used. So I just do both. So, first thing is to find point 1 and point 4 of each brow. You're going to take that the removable piece of your compass, and you're going to lay it on the side of her nostril on the top. Okay, and you are going to pull up. Then you're going to do the same thing. Top of the nostril, down, pull up. Come out as dark. Okay, now to find your middle. There's a couple different ways you can do this, but some people grab the skin of the person and they squeeze it together, and then right in the center is the line. I mean, you could do that if the person has the skin to spare there. Most people, well, a lot of people do not. So what you do is you go right in the center of the nose. Put the tip of it down right in the center. Now when you go to the bridge of the nose is when you lay it down, and that you're finding your midpoint. Okay? So then at this point, you can just draw a little darker so you remember. Okay, so now we're going to find where the brow ends, and that is from the edge of the nose to the edge of the eyelid all the way back. So edge of the nose, edge of the eyelid, and then you pull it back. This is where your brow is going to end. Again, this is a makeshift little thing I just put together with string, so you're getting the idea, and that's what matters. The other side, end of the nose, end of the eye, pull up. That should be approximately where the brow is going to end. Okay? Compass. This is where the compass comes in. So, you'll notice these are very flexible pieces, okay? These are designed to be bent to form the face, okay? So what you do at this point is you take this, number 1, right? And you pull this piece down to your point 3. But what's wrong here? It's not bent, right? And you can't find that end. So what you do is you just bend the piece to match it. Okay? So this is the length of your brow once you find that end piece on the side. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is take this here, and we are going to mark 0.6, okay? Because when you go to mark, the one that points out or further away is your 0.6. Okay, so right now we have, here's your brow bone. So you have 0.1, and let's just say this is around 0.4. Here's 6, we're gonna find 5. To find 5, here we were before, we're gonna flip it over. Okay, again, Now this is the opposite, remember? So we could still flex it to go where we need it. And also it's telling me again, I'm ending at the correct place. So let's just pull that down a little bit. 0.5. Okay. To do the other brow, we're going to do the same thing. We're not touching the part of, you're not touching your compass. You are not moving it. You're not doing anything to it. You want to leave it in the same distance. Don't touch it. Otherwise, you're going to be off. So, or I mean, don't move it around. I know there's some other ones. Tammy showed us one that she learned in class, and that was awesome. I'm going to start practicing with that too, but I need to practice that myself. Okay, so let's find 0.6 on the other side. Again, we have our blade or our compass in the same length. Now we're just going to bend the other one so it forms to the face. And here is your 0.6. And then you flip it over. This one is always, the 5 is always going to be obviously the closest in distance, right? Pull it down. Now, because I have a mannequin and not a natural head, I don't even know where this broad's forehead is. So, here's our points. 0.1 and 4 here. 0.5, 0.6, 0.3. Got it? So, we have her pretty much measured out. And now what you do is you start to sketch. Now, again, I am not drawing on the mannequin's face, and I will tell you why in a second. Crap, that thing just broke. I feel that it is so hard to get pencil off the mannequin's latex. So, I really don't even like to... Why did I bring that 0.5? Did you guys see that? What the hell was I even thinking? So, let's get some oil here. And let's just take that off because that was a dumb maneuver. You know what I'm going to do? F this. We're not drawing yet. I'm going to show you the other thing. So, let's leave our points intact, okay? Here I have pre-inked string. And I hate it. This one is from Micronumbing. I'm sorry, Micronumbing. But like the minute you put it on your skin, I mean, you are covered in black stuff, which is just annoying. So what you do to find your points with your string and the accurate points is you're going to take from 1.4 to 1.1. So you're going to cross over like that. Now, when you do cross here, you can line this straight up with 0.6. I'm sorry, yeah, no, oh my God, 0.3. Okay, so first you start at 0.4 to find that bottom line, as I just did. Now we're going to go crisscross like this. Okay, make a line. And here. Make a line. Now, a lot of people also do the brow just with string. That's obviously not really what we want to do right now for this level. And then you go across here with the string. So you know you are mapped out correctly with your lines. You should have a perfect X with perfect lines inside here. And then you know that your points are correct as far as that part goes. So now we do connect the dots, la la la. Five, six, bring it down. We're gonna end it there. Now mind you, you always have room for cleanup, okay? So not everybody is going to get their brow shape perfect on the first sketch. Or if it's a stupid mannequin with weird contour to her face. And also you can't stretch these things. So remember, when you go to do it on a human, you're going to be able to sketch these, or, you know, stretch the crap out of the skin, and they're going to be much better. Like to actually get a hold on it. Remember, dears, 0.6 is the highest point of the lower line. Oh, that looks better on her. And as you can see, I just want you to see, this is what the string does to me, and it's so hard to get off. I got it stuck here a couple weeks ago, and I mean, Jesus Christ, I had to get in there with a toothbrush. So now we're going to go ahead and do the other one. Now, why feet is a little different is because this company demands the same shape for everyone. But, I mean, obviously it could be in different size, which is fine. But guess what? This is where your artistic ability comes in. However, for level 9 and for this part, you really do need to use the V shape. Oh my God, her face is so crazy. See, I went to go stretch her skin, and that's not going to happen. Now, at this point, clearly, as you can see, this is not perfect. I am working on this dumbass mannequin who I don't like, who has two very angry brows, which is fine. Now again, what you're going to do, you're going to ignore my beautiful drawing here, but we're going to measure again with the string. And what you do in this part, why this is super helpful for you, is now you can actually check your sketch to make sure that everything lines up. Where am I going here? Oh yeah. Doing this upside down, so I'm trying to. And then what I like to do too is trying to get this all on. Make sure. And the benefit to having string though too is it's super straight, like it's idiot proof. So you know if it's right on or not. Okay, long story short, this looks like crap. However, I gave you the idea. And this is my first time working on her. I mean, now she looks a little beat up. Poor thing. Let's get your face cleaned up. maybe. See, this is why I don't like these mannequins. Like, what else? If you guys have an idea of what else I can take off besides alcohol, I've tried alcohol. It's not working. Nothing works with these. Like, she's a mess. And you know why she's a mess? Because of the string. Not you. That's my kid. Me? No. So, this stuff is a mess. Is it good? Yes, but... I mean, does it do what it's supposed to do? Absolutely. But will it get you disgusting? Absolutely. And it will do some damage possibly to your model or your client's skin. So I just highly suggest doing regular string with your own pencil that you can control. So there's your basic idea. Please don't take this as perfection. This is not human skin. I couldn't stretch her. I'm just working on her. God damn it, I did it again. I'm just working on her for the first time, but now you understand how to use the compass and where it's supposed to be, and then you sketch out your brows. That one clearly looks better. So if this were a client or a model, I would go back and I would reassess my lines and go from there. Anyways, hope this kind of helped. Like I said, this is gonna be a multi-part video. The next one I'm gonna do the fee app. So, the beginning of level 9. I hope this helped, even if it was just a little. And let me know what else I can do. All right.